It's time for massive action.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello and welcome to the Hopefulist. Thank you for joining me for your daily dose of inspiration and positivity. Starting out with the quote of the day from my favorite badass, Jen Sincero. Listen to this. The thoughts, beliefs, and emotions we don't consciously reject, we unconsciously accept. Oh, that's good. That's good. So many levels. That's so good. Think about your thoughts, your conscious thoughts, and be aware of the underlying unconscious thoughts. So much going on in that big brain of yours, whether we know it or not. That's why we need time to kind of sit, relax, be still, let our thoughts wander, and to figure out what it is we think we really need, what we really want, and what we really need to do, which is what we're going to be talking about today. What we need to do. We need to take action, not just any old action. We need to take massive action. And hopefully we'll help you get on that path today. Hopefully will help me get on that path today. Because slacker I have been. All the things that I tell you to do, I'm not doing it. So hopefully we can help each other out and start getting where we need to go. Jumping right into the topic for the day. You know, it's about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, right? Close? 2 weeks, 2 days? Is that right? Close. I think last year I decorated 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. I typically get earlier every year, but I have my new nautical year-round tree now, so that is kind of satisfied my urge for bright, twinkly lights and something to look at. And it's got a long way to go, my little nautical tree. Room for lots of ornaments. That will be my quest for this Christmas season. So I have held off on putting up the big tree. Probably won't do it this coming weekend. May do it the following weekend. Like I said, this little tree is satisfying my urge. So I don't feel the need to stick the tree up to get my fill. I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday about how since I am somewhat satisfied with this little tree for now, maybe I'll wait and get a real tree this year. And then she pointed out that I would probably have to get rid of it right after Christmas because it will be dead. And that's a very good point because I like to keep my tree up a little bit longer after New Year's. I don't remember when we took it down last year. I think it was maybe a week or so after New Year's. So yeah, I guess I'm going to stick with the real tree. But I wanted to hear from you. With 2020 being as crazy as it has been, and all of these articles about how Christmas lights and Christmas decorating really gives you a boost in the happiness area that is, will you consider decorating early this year? And as I've said, I've seen a number of people already decorated, and I applaud you. Marcy says, I will decorate on the day after Thanksgiving. Jackie says, always the Friday after Thanksgiving. Andy says, I get things plugged in after Turkey Day, but I might decorate before that if I have some nice weather. Joanne says, weekend after Thanksgiving. Still, Linda, nope, weekend after Thanksgiving, sticking with what she typically does. Melissa says, I started today, posted a couple of pictures. If you didn't see this on the Hopefulist page, check out Melissa's decorating. She put up a couple of different pictures. One of them has this amazing area rug. It almost looks like a Christmas area rug. I don't think it is a Christmas area rug, but it's gorgeous. Gosh, I love it. I think I might have to go over to Melissa's and steal that area rug. Val says she is not decorating early. Mary says we typically do it for the Christmas parade, which is a big event around here, but not until after Thanksgiving. It is also weird this year. Most people still, again, day after Thanksgiving. So most people in my little survey here not decorating early, which is fine. Obviously, you do what makes you happiest. I am definitely putting my tree up before Thanksgiving. I can tell you that. And to all of you naysayers, because I've been hearing it for years, you're skipping Thanksgiving. No, I'm not. I can eat my turkey in front of the Christmas tree just as easily and with as much vigor and enjoyment as if the tree weren't there. Thanksgiving is not a huge decorating holiday anyway. What is the difference if I'm eating my turkey dinner in front of my tree or in my bare living room? There's no difference. In fact, it's just making me enjoy my turkey dinner more because I have bright, twinkly lights to look at. You know how much I love bright, twinkly lights. Gosh, I love them. I was talking to my girlfriend about that yesterday. I said, you know how I love my lights and my glitter and all. I'm like a 12-year-old girl. Honestly, I am like a 12-year-old girl. It's okay. I have embraced that. Not a big deal. I'm cool with it, even though it makes me uncool. Right into the blog post for today. I did want to mention, though, if you happen to like today's episode, please leave a review on your platform that you listen on, be it Spotify, Apple, TuneIn, YouTube, what have you. Anywhere that you listen, please just leave a review for me, or share the episode with your friends. Let's have more people get their daily dose of inspiration and positivity. For now, though, it is time for massive action. What are your goals? What is it you're trying to achieve right now? Is it work-related? Is it personal? Is it becoming a happier person? How do we make these things happen? Well, by taking action. Massive action. Nothing happens without action. But when it comes to our own happiness, we often sit back and wait for it to come to us. As someone who waited for most of her life, I can tell you it doesn't work that way. You have to go out and get it. And you do that by taking action. Massive action gets you to your result that much faster. I have gotten into a bad habit of sitting around and reading and not getting things done, things that I have planned out for the day, because I still fill out my personal to-do list every day. Just not checking off those things on the list. I've talked about this over the summer. Now I am making myself do things as they come to my mind. As the quote yesterday mentioned, the longer you put something off, the less likely you will ever do it. I've been trying to do things as they come to mind. That means stopping what I'm doing, whether it be reading, watching TV, or even working if I can get right back to it, in order to do what just popped into my head. You can go about this one of two ways. You can make a list and follow it. That is where my trouble was coming in, though. I would make lists and not necessarily follow or finish it, and then you just feel bad about yourself at the end of the day because you're breaking your promises to yourself. I talk about this all the time, and here I am doing it. I'm a terrible, terrible role model. Terrible role model. But if you are good at keeping up with your to-do list, then write it down. But I'm finding for myself right now, the spot that I'm in, it's more productive for me to just get up and do it when it pops into my head. For too long, I was saying, I'll do it later. I'll write it down. It just never gets done. So now, I just get up and do it as I work on my to-do list skills. The more action you take, the faster the results will come. If you think that You can do a certain amount of things per day. See if you can add 1 or 2 more things. Now, don't take on too much. As with most of life, it is a fine balance. It's finding that line. That is the hard part. But try to push yourself to go a little faster, to do just a little bit more. And honestly, at the end of the day, when you get so much done, it's such a great feeling of accomplishment. You will feel pride, and it will spur you to keep going with the same momentum. So keep up the action and make it massive. Tomorrow we're focusing on commitment. It's Tuesday, though. You made it through Monday. Now go on out there and be badass. I'm cheering you on.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.
Take massive action now.